What's up, everybody? A Ward here, and I'm here to let you know that the A Ward Show is now officially brought to you by the Ripple to Wave Foundation, where they're manifesting waves of impact, one ripple at a time. Ripple to Wave empowers volunteers to create real change, from mentoring youth and protecting the environment to supporting those people in need. That includes seniors, veterans, and even animals. Yes, even animals. Every project is a chance to make your ripple in the community, and together, those ripples form waves of impact. The team at Ripple to Wave stays active with projects and events just about every weekend, and they're growing fast. Their Albuquerque, New Mexico team just launched their first project, and they're only getting started since their official launch on June 2nd of 2025. Get involved, volunteer, and learn more at rippletowavefoundation.org. That's Ripple, the number 2, wavefoundation.org. Follow them on all their socials at Ripple, the number 2, Wave Foundation on Instagram and Facebook, and subscribe to them on YouTube. Together, let's make some waves. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the A Ward Show. I'm your host and curator and engineer and videographer, and I also got allergies, so thought I had to sneeze. I am A Ward, and I thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of my show. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. So they cousins, they mama, they grandmama, and them. Pull up on the A Ward Show. Make sure you guys support my partners, Ripple to Wave Foundation, A. Dot, who does the intro for the A Ward Show, and Lost Perception, who does the music for today's episode of What You Heard. Today's segment, where we do reviews on music. Make sure you guys hit that link tree and hit your boy on all the socials, whether it be TikTok, Instagram, whatever the case may be. Pull up. I love to have conversations with you guys, especially on TikTok. Y'all really be engaging on there, and I really appreciate you guys. Let's see here. What else we got? Oh, yeah, make sure if you guys are not able to watch your boy on the YouTube, you guys can go to any of your favorite audio podcast sharing platforms. I am there. I'm on Apple. I'm on Spotify. I'm on iHeartMedia. I'm on all of them. If I'm not there, let me know. Pulling up. Now, if you're watching this on the day that it came out, it is a What You Heard Wednesday. And I promise you, I'm not doing this on purpose at this point. I'm not trying to do this. I promise you. But I got another R&B album. So I just feel like I'm the godfather of R&B right now. And I'm just going to keep giving y'all R&B reviews. And we got another one, smooth, vibey, accountability, clarity. All of that. So, you know what to do. You know what I'm going to do. Cue the music. All right, for this week's What You Heard Wednesday, we've got another R&B album, like I said. we've got Lekan, For All the Right Reasons, Volume 1. And like I said before, it's smooth, it's intentional, it's got clarity for all the right reasons, right? You can only guess. And it's about decision making, it's about love, it's about balance. You know what I'm saying? That was a little tease right there. It's about balance. And again, you know, R&B thus far this year has just been really, really good. And anybody who's not familiar with Lekan, I've actually just recently become familiar. I've had a couple of like songs that he's made in the past that have been on my playlist. And then a couple of songs on this album I actually already had downloaded and had been rocking with them. And then so every Friday I'm looking for the new music. See what's out there. And I was like, oh, Lekan. Yeah, I rock with him. Let me check this out. And it did not disappoint. Did not disappoint at all. So R&B soul album. He is a Nigerian American. So little bit of that Afrobeats flavor, but not so much entirely, except for really one song in this album. We'll get in, we'll break it down song by song. Only 10 songs, 28 minutes. So very, very quick listen, which is kind of the norm nowadays. If you get anything in that 45 to 55 minute range, it's like, damn, that's a long album. But this one is definitely a good vibe, definitely replayable, definitely a playlist filler, if you will. If you want to pick some songs off of it, put it in your favorite smooth R&B vibes playlist. This is one of them ones. And it starts off with track number 1, Balance, featuring his pops. And to me, super dope way to start off the album, and just creates a super cool vibe out the gate. So let's check this one out. This is Balance, track number 1, Balance, off of Lekan's new album, For All the Right Reasons, Volume 1.
I did it for the ride. I'm looking for the ride, living for the ride, and I'm praying for the light. I'm living for the ride, I'ma make it out alive, when I do it for the right reason.
Yeah, that beat out the gate is fire. Simple, simplistic. Song content is dope. Voice is dope. And I love the different cadences, going into the bridge, going into the hook. Man, and I'm old school. I love some harmony. So you hit me with a 4, 5, 6 part harmony, I'm like, yes, give me that. No pause, press play. Keep it rolling. So great energy to start this album. And he's talking about the balances. You guys got to excuse me, the allergies. My allergies been going crazy. But he's talking about that balance between the right and the wrong. Made wrong decisions for the right reasons. So great way to start off the album, For All the Right Reasons. And then we get into, and if you guys know me, and as you guys will get to know me as we continue to do these Whatcha Heards, is I love some Afro beats as well. Probably my 2 favorite artists that are out there that are like really Afro beats probably be like Manny Wells and Adekunle Gold. I love like Adekunle Gold. That's my dog. I don't know him, but man, he be dropping that fire. And so track number 2 off of Lekan's new album is that style, but I like it because Lekan attacks it different than just a stereotypical Afrobeat style. He's actually hitting it with R&B soul over the sounds of Afrobeats. So let's check this out. This is track number 2, What They Want, from Lekan's new album, For All the Right Reasons.
Got a lot of eyes on me, and when them try for me, all who I fight for me. I say those switch sides for free, pay them no mind for peace. Ooh, already knows where they come with. It's really all or nothing. I put my heart and my soul, Lord knows, on this cold Lord.
Yeah. And I like it because Balance was a little bit more slow, even though it was hidden with that fire beat. What They Want ups the tempo. And to me, changing tempo throughout an album just creates a ebb and flow to albums that I think for a long time a lot of artists got away from because they just wanted their album, they wanted their sound to be like a certain sound, especially in like R&B world. But the last few albums that I've talked about here, you're seeing that. You're seeing that kind of that switch up. Let's go up tempo, let's go slow, let's do ballad, let's do something more sensual. Like they're changing it up each song and going back to creating these really dope projects. And so Lekan did that out the gate, Balance, and then track number 2, What They Want. Keeping the R&B vibes rolling. On track number 3, you can only imagine by the title what this song is about, but we're going to dive into it a little bit. And Come Through. You know what I'm saying? Come Through, pull up. So this is track number 3, Come Through, off of Lekan's new album, For All the Right Reasons, Volume 1.
Now that you're mine, we got no time to go to sleep. Holla that face you make when you look up to me. Way too hard to fake it, no. We tongue-tied, both eyes closed. Mission's not impossible. Know that you're my favorite, no.
Definitely giving off like early 2000s R&B type of vibe. Like even like how the beat starts off and then kind of just the tempo and the tone, the overall tonality of the song gives like that early 2000s vibe, which, for an old man at the table like yourself, like myself, I'm rocking with it. And then again, you got Balance, a little bit more smooth and a little slower, and then you hit them with the up tempo on What They Want. And then this one kind of is not as up tempo, but it's not slow either. So it's kind of in that little middle range there, where it's not so jarring, and you still keep that vibe going. So that was track number 3, Come Through, off of Lekan's new album, For All the Right Reasons, Volume 1. And we'll get into track number 4. And track number 4, I'm not gonna play it. It's an interlude. Basically, it's his uncle calling him like, "Hey man, I just heard you on Sirius Radio. I'm proud of you, man. This is crazy." So it's a super dope moment that he captured and was able to make it a part of the album. Track number 5, Wildfire. So we're already halfway through the album. Track number 5, Wildfire. Let's check this out. This is off of Lekan's new album, For All the Right Reasons, Volume 1, track number 5, Wildfire.
Like a wildfire, my heart is burning for your love. Started a wildfire. You're so hot to the touch.
I like how, on that song in particular, how it feels like a big record. Like it's a lot going on, but then it's really not a lot going on. It's the way it's produced and engineered, and him being very simple with how he's attacking it, a little bit more slow, but there's just the way those drums are hitting and the harmonies in the background and just the overall feeling of the record, along with the actual content. And so that's a dope record. You know, definitely, I like when you listen to that record, you can almost imagine a video, or like you're watching a movie, or like this record playing during some, you know, a scene in a big movie. So that was track number 5, Wildfire, off of Lekan's new album, For All the Right Reasons, Volume 1. I had to say Volume 1 because, you know what I mean? It is Volume 1. We're going to be waiting. We're going to be waiting on Volume 2 for sure. This is track number 6. We get on to track number 6. And we'll talk about it. I'll play a little bit for you like we always do. And we'll chop it up about it. You guys let me know what you guys think in the comment sections as I drop these videos. This is track number 6, Make It Right, off of Lekan's new album, For All the Right Reasons, Volume 1.
No, go make it hard, but I want you around. Just no, I won't break it hard, 'cause I want you, girl. Great baby, can we meet the night when I come around? Won't waste your time.
Again, like, just a big record, like, but it's like so simple, and I mean that in like the most positive way, like just keeping it simplistic, not doing too much, just letting the beat and the vibe dictate how you're going to attack the track. And this, I think this was the first one that I had actually downloaded before I actually, you know, got the full album. And I was like, yo, this is fire. And when you have, again, those breakdowns, the change in pace over the track, it creates a vibe, you know, and a feeling of like, okay, here's where the song is going. So even if you're not necessarily paying attention to the lyrics, which, you know, sometimes it takes a couple listens, you'd be like, oh man, that shit's fire. It's like you just naturally bouncing your head, start rocking the shoulders. You're like, yeah, I like this. So, and he killing them with like the subtle harmonies here and there. You know what I'm saying? So that was Make It Right, off of Lekan's new album, For All the Right Reasons, Volume 1. Then we get into the next track, Give and Take, again, off of Lekan's new album, For All the Right Reasons, Volume 1. So let's check this one out.
Am I worth the wait? How much will it take? Is it even the right time or right place? So much give and take, way too much at stake. Can anyone tell that I'm trying? What should I do? I'm scared to say that I'm in a way. What am I to do?
Yeah. Like the whole album is dope, but there's like a 3-4 song, like a 3-song stretch, starting with Make It Right, track number 6, and then track number 7, Give and Take, and then the next track number 8, we'll get into that in a moment, where like this to me is my favorite just pocket of the album. Like the whole album's pretty dope, but those 3 songs, I'm like, dude, this is just a nice pocket of the album where like the vibes are just like sonically, they all kind of feed each other as you're getting into these 3 tracks, right? Kind of starting with Wildfire, but then it gets into Make It Right. And then that flows very well in the give and take. And then that flows even better into track number 8. It is number 8, right? I'm right. Yeah, number 8 in Safety. So let's check this out. This is track number 8, Safety, off Lekan's new album, For All the Right Reasons, Volume 1.
These streets getting cold. Baby, come home. Right where you belong. Put that on my soul. Never leave you alone. We already know. So baby, it get real out here. Baby, it get real.
Fire. Fire. Them harmonies on that hook, golly. Like that, I'm telling you, that stretch, make it right, give and take. And then Safety? Man. Oh, man. Man, those harmonies on Safety are incredible. I'm sorry, like, every time, and I've listened to the song probably 20 times at this point. Like when I listen to these albums, I really dive in. I'm playing them on the way to work. I'm playing them at work, on the way home from work, on the way here, on the way there, on the way to nowhere sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So I've listened to that song a bunch, and every time them harmonies come on, Lekan just smooth with the verses and the bridge. Like the way he's building it, but then it's like, wow, wow, wow. Hit your ass with the hook. Fire. So that was track number 8, Safety, off of Lekan's new album, For All the Right Reasons, Volume 1. Now let's get into track number 9. And pretty self-explanatory track. It's called Worship, Psalm 103. And this is the second to last track. So we are approaching the end of the album already. We're right at the end of the album. 28 minutes. So this is track number 9, Worship, Psalm 103, off Lekan's new album, For All the Right Reasons, Volume 1.
David said, I will bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that
Yeah, almost like a live recording, and really showing off the vocal range. You know, you can hear that the passion, especially, you know, in a worship song, right, called Worship. So that was track number 9, Worship, Psalm 103, off Lekan's new album, For All the Right Reasons, Volume 1. And we get in the last track of the album, track number 10, Always. And I'm really happy with how a lot of these albums have been beginning and ending. And this continues that. So very good song to end the album. And if you have it on repeat, goes right back into balance very well. And like every time I hear it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is the end of the album. It feels like the punctuation on what he's done throughout the album. So this is track number 10, the last track, Always, off of Lekan's new album, For All the Right Reasons, Volume 1.
Say you wanted something real, well here I am, just understand. I'm here to love you better, you better. Say you wanted something real, well here I am, spill all your pain. I'd rather give you pleasure, you babe.
Yeah, another song that, again, feels big room, feels the build. You know, you're just getting that steady build throughout the song. And he's really letting the instrumental breathe, but also navigating and using his voice in a way that it becomes another instrument in the entire song. And it makes it sound like a massive production. Even though that beat is just, there's just not a ton of things going on, but it feels like, yes. And as you get further throughout the song, it just builds and builds and builds, and then whack, whack. And then the album's done. You're like, man, whoa, replay that thing. So overall, fire album, like really good album. Definitely one you guys want to add to all the other R&B that I've been hitting y'all over the head with over the last however many weeks now. And I appreciate you guys rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? I just go where the music tells me to go. You know, it's not that I haven't liked other projects. But also I'm trying to give you guys something that maybe you haven't entirely heard of. You know, maybe you're not just familiar with some of these people. You know, the J. Cole's, the Kanye's of the world. You know, Jill Scott, obviously, I did Jill Scott a while back, a couple weeks back. Sasha Keeble, Alex Isley. You know, there's pockets. Obviously, Jill Scott is a legend in the game. But some of these other ones, I'm hoping that you guys are like, yeah, man. Like, I love R&B. I never really tapped in with, you know, that artist or this artist. And the ones that are already tapped in, dope. Hey. I feel like we all at the same table enjoying some good ass music, and I appreciate you guys. So make sure you guys go check this out. Lekan, new album, For All the Right Reasons, Vol.1. Whether you download the whole album or whether you pick a couple songs you want to add to that fire playlist, that's what I'm here for. And again, you guys let me know. Hit the link tree. You know what I'm saying? Hit your boy in the socials. Let me know, hey, what about this album? What about that album? Have you heard this? Have you heard that? I'll definitely give it an ear, if not two. You know what I'm saying? And if it's fire, if it's talking to the soul, I'll be right back here like, hey, the homie from Washington, you were right. The homie from Philly, you was right. We got to talk about it. So appreciate you guys for tuning in and tapping into another episode of the A Ward Show, another segment of Whatcha Heard Wednesdays, where we bringing them fire music reviews. Make sure you guys watch my other segment during the week, Yo No Say Nada, where I talk about sports. If you guys are, lovers of sports, I talk about sports, but I really don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So, take it with a grain of salt. And I appreciate you guys again. Make sure you guys hit that link tree. Follow your boy on all the socials. Make sure you holler at my partners, Ripple the Wave, A. Dot, and Lost Perception, who does the music for the Whatcha Heard Wednesdays. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, share. If you're not watching it on YouTube, find your boy on every major audio podcast sharing platform. I'm on Apple, Spotify, all the good ones. I'm telling you, I'm already there. Go pull up. Like I said, tell a friend to tell a friend, to tell their cousins, their mama, their grandmama, pull up on the A Ward Show. You guys have a fantastic week, and I'll see you turkeys next episode.